Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and we are going to dive straight in with a super bright neon yellow set of acrylic nails. So I've done all my prep work and now I'm coming in with CJP Silver Hollow. I've already applied a clear base on all of these nails so that we can file back down to this instead of soaking off. So I'm just going to do this full nail of Silver Hollow glitter because we are going to do a full bling 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 nail on this nail. I don't think I've actually ever done a full bling nail. It's crazy. So I'm going in on the index finger with this super bright neon yellow from a CJP, and it is called Lemon Fizz, and you can just see how that is so bright. It is going all crazy with my lighting. It's so bright. So anyway, yes, I'm going to do an ombre with this. So I'm placing it at that join, feathering it back onto the nail bed, and then just pulling the rest of that colour down the entire free edge. Making sure it's nice and covered but not applying too much bulk. And these are design powders anyway, so you do want to work with them thinner and wetter. On this nail we are going to do a half yellow, half silver hollow, because we're going to go ahead and apply a full 3D flower nail on this one. I'm just using these layers super thin, again because we are going to do some 3D work on here and we're going to encapsulate. So you really want to make sure you're working as thin as you possibly can. And because we're going to be covering these with like 3D roses anyway, it's not, we don't have to have that perfect ombre or that perfect coverage because we're going to just cover it anyway. So yeah, make sure that it's thin. So moving on to this ring finger now, and we're just going to do the same process that we did on the index finger. So we're just going to create an ombre. So again, just placing it at that join, feathering it down onto the nail bed, and then pulling that colour, almost painting it down the entire free edge of that nail. I'm going to move back to that index finger and finish our ombre. So I'm taking CJP Birthday Suit, and this is just a beautiful cover pink. Let's cover nude. It's like the perfect nail bed colour. And then I'm just going to feather that down onto that yellow. And then if I need to make it more opaque, I will go ahead and just apply another bead there. And then just perfect that blend and perfect that nail bed opaqueness. Then when I'm done with this one, I will go ahead and do the same on the ring finger, except I didn't record that because I didn't want to bore you and I wanted to leave as much of the 3D work and the full bling nail in as possible, because obviously, as I said, I haven't done that before. So now we're going to do this 3D work on the middle finger, and I'm basically taking CJP white diamonds and I'm creating like a little crescent shape. I'm going to spread that out to the sides, leave it to go matte a little bit. Obviously this is sped up, so obviously you don't get the full like image of me leaving it to go matte a bit, but I am. If you just press into it straight away, it's just going to bounce back up to you and you're not going to have that definition of them 3D petals. However, we do want to make these as flat as possible. So don't leave it as long as you would if you were doing this work on top of the nail, because you know you want them flat anyway. And I'm just going to repeat this process all the way around, and then when we get to the centre of the rose, I'm just going to kind of cut into it and with the tip of my brush and make it like a swirl. You can't really see me doing that on film because my hand was in the way. It's really difficult to record doing roses in the centre when you have your hand in a bird's eye view or a bird's eye position to get that centre of that rose. However, I do have some videos on my channel showing in depth how I do them. So I'll leave them in the description box if you want to go ahead and check them out. The brush that I'm using to do this is the CJP Precise. Just got a super sharp point, super small, gets those petals perfect. I'm going to do this 3 times because I'm going to make 3 roses on this now. I've just cut out the middle one, I didn't want to bore you, and then I've kind of just snipped and chopped into this 3rd one because I didn't want you getting too bored of seeing the same thing. But you get the idea of where I'm going and what I'm doing. When I've completed the roses, I will just then fill in the gaps with the white acrylic and just kind of make it so there's no empty space. Then off film, I went ahead and encapsulated all of the nails. On the ombre nails, I just literally capped the blend and I've encapsulated the whole 3D nail. Now I'm coming in with my filing method, which is the sidewalls and the free edge to get my shape, and then I will go around the cuticle area making sure that's nice and flush, and then I will just go down the bulk of the nail. And then, as always, I can't stress this enough, is to turn your client's hand around so you're facing their position and check and file from their view, because that is the view they will be looking at the whole duration of when they're wearing those nails, and you want it to look as perfect as possible. Also, it gives you a view of your shaping on your nails. Okay, so after I've filed all of the nails, removed all of the dust, I'm coming in and doing this full bling nail on the pinky finger. And this is the reason I use the silver hollow underneath, so I don't have to worry about completely filling all of the cracks, because the silver hollow will kind of shine through. So I go round the cuticle area and the sidewall in like a round shape, as you can see, and then I will fill in the middle, and I will just basically do this down the entire nail. So I will go round one side, down the other side, and then do some in the centre, and then I will just go down. So we're getting kind of like a uniform finish. It's not just all higgledy-piggledy looking a little bit messy or sloppy all over the place. It's uniform, it's blingy, it's crisp, it's beautiful. I'm using CJP gripper glue as well to adhere these crystals. I just find that works best for me. I have been trying with the Kira Sky base. My clients were starting to lose some crystals, and I don't really get that when I use CJP gripper glue. So I just swapped back and started to use that. It's probably something I'm doing. I'm not bashing the product. It just doesn't work as well for me. That is all I'm saying. I actually really loved the look of this full bling nail. Would you wear a full bling nail? I don't know if I would. I don't know if I could get away with it. But I really loved it. So then I just applied some crystals on the index and the ring to kind of tie the whole design in together. Going in with CJP tack-free top gloss as always, and then curing in the lamp for 60 seconds. Applying cuticle oil, and then that is the finished video. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm trying to do something different, getting out some different colour combos and things like that for you guys. I really hope you appreciate it. I love you all so much. Don't forget to give this video a like if you did like this video, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do. I love you all so much, and I'll see you all again in my next one. Bye!